General Hospital spoilers revealed Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, certainly has taken on more than one personality over the years. First, a Quartermain, losing his memory of who he was in a tragic accident ended up priming him to fill the role of Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Benard, best friend and right-hand man. Amidst it all, he got tangled up with his twin brother, Drew Quartermain's Cameron Matheson, personality. He is both stone cold and a teary-eyed and compassionate man who will do anything for the people he loves, and all of those people certainly don't love each other. From enforcer to hare, Jason, known for his loyalty to the mob life and his unparalleled skill in dealing with its dangers, has always carried the Quartermain blood, albeit with a strained connection to his family's legacy. But what if the tides are turning? What if the call of the Quartermain estate, with its wealth, drama, and undeniable charm, starts to whisper to Jason in ways he can no longer ignore? Will Sam McCall's Kelly Monaco death and his return home force him to face his demons that he thought he left in the past? In doing so, will Jason come home in a way that extends beyond just living there? Hence, a new chapter begins. Imagine this. Jason, standing in the grand halls of the Quartermain mansion, not as the prodigal son who left, but as the one who returns with a new purpose. This isn't about wealth or power. It's about legacy, about healing old wounds, and, perhaps, finding a part of himself he's long denied. His decision to turn Quartermain could be sparked by a need to safeguard the family from new threats, or maybe it's about giving his children, Danny Morgan, Asher Antonisen, and Jake Spencer, Hudson West, a connection to their heritage they've barely known. Embracing his Quartermain side would mean facing Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, Monica Quartermain, Leslie Charleson, and all the other family members with whom he shares a complicated history. Can he navigate the labyrinth of Quartermain politics, where every family dinner is a battlefield, and every board meeting is a strategy session? The Quartermain effect. This transformation isn't just about business or family squabbles. It's deeply personal. Jason's relationship with Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, or even Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, could take new turns as he redefines his identity. Love at the Quartermain mansion is never straightforward, and with Jason's heart now split between his mob ties and his newfound role, and his past and his future, we're in for some intense developments. Jason Morgan had always been a man of action, a soldier of the streets who operated in the shadows, ensuring that the gears of Port Charles' underworld continued to turn. His life had been a series of stark choices, dictated by loyalty, duty, and the silent code he lived by. But no decision had ever been as jarring as the one that loomed before him now. Standing before the imposing gates of the Quartermain estate, Jason hesitated. The grand mansion, an architectural testament to old money and deep-rooted power, was not just a house. It was the embodiment of a past he had abandoned. The legacy he had fought so hard to escape was now whispering to him again, but this time it was not a call he could ignore. The death of Sam McCall had shaken him to his core. Losing her had carved a hollow space inside him, an emptiness that neither vengeance nor duty could fill. Her absence left behind not just grief, but a responsibility he could not ignore. His sons, Danny and Jake, needed more than a shadowy protector. They needed a father. And for that, Jason knew he had to become more than just stone cold. He had to be a Quartermain. The grand oak doors swung open, revealing Monica Quartermain standing there, her expression unreadable. There was warmth in her eyes, but also the weight of past disappointments. "Jason," she greeted, her voice soft but firm. "You came." "I had to," he admitted, stepping inside. The familiar scent of polished wood and expensive brandy wrapped around him like a ghost from another life. As he walked through the house, every corridor whispered tales of a life he might have had. The echoes of family feuds, business rivalries, and personal betrayals all resided within these walls, but so did something he had never truly embraced: belonging. Ned Quartermain met him in the study, his arms crossed as he eyed Jason with suspicion. "So, what is this, Jason? A homecoming or just another one of your disappearances in the making?" Jason met his gaze evenly. "I don't know yet, but I'm here." Ned sighed, rubbing his temples. "You've been gone so long that even your shadow barely lingers here. But if you're serious about stepping into this world, you need to be prepared. This isn't the mob. This is the Quartermain family, and we play by different rules." Jason had spent his life in a world where loyalty was bought with blood, where alliances were forged in the fire of battle. But this was a different battlefield. Here, the weapons were words, manipulation, and power plays designed to maintain the Quartermain dynasty. Could he navigate it? Could he become the heir he never wanted to be? Elizabeth Baldwin was the first to see the change in his eyes when he met her later that night. The firelight in the study cast long shadows as they sat across from each other. "You're different," she noted, searching his face. "I have to be," he replied, "for Danny, for Jake, for myself." She nodded, a soft smile tugging at the corners of her lips. "The Quartermain world won't be easy for you. They fight with words, not fists. Can you handle that?" Jason smirked slightly. "I think I can learn." Carly Spencer, however, was not so welcoming of this transformation. When she confronted him at the docks, her fury was palpable. "So that's it?" she demanded. "You're just going to walk away from everything? From Sonny? From me?" Jason exhaled, shaking his head. "It's not like that, Carly. I'm not abandoning anyone. But I can't keep living in the past. I need to be more." "More?" she scoffed. "You're already everything to us." "I need to be everything to my sons, too." The tension was thick between them, a battle of unspoken emotions and unacknowledged fears. Carly had always known Jason as the man who stood beside Sonny, who was unwavering in his devotion to their chosen family. But now he was asking for something more, something that threatened to pull him away from the world they had built together. The days that followed were a test unlike any Jason had ever faced. Board meetings where every word was a dagger, family dinners where alliances shifted like sand beneath his feet. The mob had been predictable in its brutality, but the Quartermains? They were chaos wrapped in civility. Yet, amid the storm, Jason found clarity. He saw his children laugh in the halls of the estate, saw the way Monica looked at him with cautious hope, saw a future that wasn't just about survival but about legacy. It was during one of those quiet moments, sitting in the grand library with Jake curled beside him, that he realized he was not just a soldier anymore. He was a father, a son, a Quartermain, and for the first time in his life, that felt right. The transformation was not immediate, nor was it without pain, but step by step, Jason Morgan, the enforcer, the soldier, the man of shadows, was beginning to embrace a future that had once seemed impossible.